So now I would like to discuss the part 2 of the novel Silas Marner. Here we can see a kind of change in Silas Marner's attitude after he got the child Epi as his own child. 16 years pass. Nancy and Godfrey are married and Epi has grown into a beautiful young woman. Silas is liked and respected in Ravello. His life with Epi has been close and happy, and Mr. and Mrs. Cass have done much for them. Dolly Winthrop has become Epi's godmother, and she is close friend of Silas. The two of them have discussed his old problem at Lantern Yard and considered the great differences in religion between the two places. Now Dolly's son Aaron wishes to marry Epi, and Epi has agreed. If Silas can live with them, she has been told of her mother, but she knows nothing of any other father, and she cannot bear to be parted from Silas. Godfrey and Nancy, however, are childless. Their one child died in infancy. Their childlessness is a great trouble to Godfrey, who has always wanted children. At one time he wished to adopt Epi, but Nancy refused, feeling that it would be going against providence to adopt a child when none was given naturally. Nancy has tried to make up to Godfrey in other ways, and their marriage has been happy. But for this one thing, Godfrey was afraid to tell her that Epi was his own child. On this particular Sunday, Nancy is thinking over these old problems when Godfrey becomes very much upset. The stone pits near Marner's cottage are being drained, and Dunstan's body has been found there with Silas' gold. Godfrey is forced to tell Nancy that his brother was a thief. At the same time, his newfound honesty convinces him that all truths come out sooner or later, and he admits that Epi is his own child. Instead of being disgusted with him, Nancy is sorry that she refused to adopt Epi sooner. The two of them go that night to Marner's cottage to claim Epi. Epi, however, does not wish to be claimed. Both she and Silas feel that no claim of blood can outweigh their years of life together. She does not want to leave Silas nor to be rescued from her low station and the prospect of marriage to a working man. At last, Godfrey goes home bitterly disappointed. He feels that he is being punished now for his earlier weakness, but he is determined to try to do his duty at last and go to all he can for Epi, even though she has refused him. Now that he has his gold, Silas feels able to return to Lantern Yard and try to settle the matter of the old theft. He goes there with Epi, but they find everything changed. The chapel is gone, the factory is in its place, only the prison is left to remind Silas that this was where he once lived. He returns home no more wise than when he set out, but he agrees with Dolly that there is reason to have faith in spite of the darkness of the past. Epi and Aaron are married on a fine sunny day with the wedding of Mr.